Hey guys! Today I'm visiting the mysterious Sanxingdui, which is considered by some as the ninth wonder of the world. According to archaeologists, it is the ruins of the ancient Shu Kingdom as part of the magnificent Bronze Age in China. However, people like to joke about the potential connections with alien civilizations given how distinctive some of the artifacts are. So, let's take a look.
This is how the sacrificial pits looked like when they were first uncovered. It puzzles us why the ancient Shu people crushed and burned many of these artifacts, placed the fragments separately in different pits, and then covered them with a layer of elephant tusks. I suppose this is not some sort of Lego game? Look at this giant! The protruding eyes and wing-like ears are so impressive. These features likely signify extraordinary vision and hearing. Scholars assume this face to represent either the first king of the kingdom called Cancong or an ancient god called Zhulong. Its neighbor is even more intriguing. The special accessory on the forehead is definitely one of a kind. And how special this incomplete golden mask is. The missing half has indeed added a sense of mystery to it. Behind the masks, how does an average ancient Shu person look like then? Based on these figureheads, it seems that they do have eyes and ears standing out of their face, but of course less exaggerated than the masks. Do they have any direct descendants living today? Well, netizens see the ideal Sanxingdui face in a Chinese musical singer, Zheng Yunlong. Afterwards, Sanxingdui Museum officially invited him to be their promotional ambassador. Now, we're heading towards the remarkable large standing figure. The man standing on the pedestal is considered as a high priest or a king. He's wearing an exquisite crown and 3 layers of robes, which are decorated with dragons, birds, eye symbols, etc. I can't help staring at his disproportionately large hands and imagine what once existed in the void he's holding now. Most people believe it was an elephant tusk, since the positions of his 2 hands suggest something with a curve. This altar is truly a masterpiece of unbridled imagination and artistry. Its fragments were uncovered, and a restoration copy was built using 3D printing. It seems to be a sacrificial scene with mixed realities. Someone is carrying a jar on top of a mountain. 4 Hercules are collaborating on their job. One man is riding a sacred beast while holding another. The high priest is standing on the head of a lion man. Dragons are grabbing the horns of the bulls, and women are lifting the birds. What a grand ritual it is. Absolutely fascinating.
Now, let's take a walk in the sacred forest. In the Chinese character system, when you put 3 trees together, you get the character that means the forest. So here we are. Look at this, tree number 1. This is definitely the start.
When the sacred trees were unearthed in 1986, they were broken into more than 2,000 pieces. It took the experts 10 years to restore the first tree who's standing in front of us now. Its pedestal looks very similar to the mountain, which we can see from some jade ritual utensils. There's a dragon crouching on the mountain whose body extends along the trunk of the tree, and we can see fruits, flowers, and birds all over the branches. since the height of the tree is 10 times that of the mountain. Perhaps it suggests the sacred tree is reaching out to heaven? It's fascinating how people from different cultures share similar worships for trees. Examples would include India, Egypt, and even Westeros. Living in the modern world, we would instinctively see this object as a steering wheel. However, archaeologists tend to associate it with the sun. And if this is the first version of the sun in ancient Shu Kingdom, the upgraded version would be the sun and immortal bird's gold ornament discovered in Jinsha relics. Thousands of years ago, when human beings knew barely anything about the universe beyond Earth, Chinese ancestors observed the sun rising in the east and setting in the west, and fantasized that it was the immortal birds carrying it day by day. On this breathtaking gold ornament, we see the sun at the center with 12 rays likely indicating 12 months in a year, and the 4 birds surrounding it flying counterclockwise could be signifying 4 seasons. It's a pity that Sanxingdui peaks are not open to visitors. The good news is we can visit Jinsha peaks, which were built in the second phase of ancient Shu Kingdom. Here, I get the answer to something that puzzled me all the way. Why were tons of ivory buried? As witnessed by this thousands years old ebony tree, this land used to subject to frequent floods. People suffering from the floods sacrificed elephant tusks to the river god and believed this could help suppress the monsters of the flood. There was even a book from Zhou dynasty recording this ritual. Gradually, elephant population dwindled and migrated. More boar tusks came into use. Yet, the floods continued until the flood control project was constructed in Qin dynasty. 3,000 years. Time turned a prosperous civilization into a dusty and fragmented history, leaving us with infinite reveries.